Why do we die? In the Garden of Eden, Jehovah told Adam, "From every tree of the garden you may eat to satisfaction. But as for the tree of the knowledge of good and bad, you must not eat from it. For in the day you eat from it, you will certainly die." That clear command was not difficult to obey. And Jehovah had the right to tell Adam and Eve what is good and what is bad. By obeying Jehovah, they would show him that they respected his authority. They would also show him just how thankful they were for everything he had given them. Sadly, Adam and Eve chose to disobey Jehovah. Satan said to Eve, "Did God really say that you must not eat from every tree of the garden?" Eve replied, "We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but God has said about the fruit of the tree that is in the middle of the garden, 'You must not eat from it.' No, you must not touch it, otherwise you will die." Then Satan said, "You certainly will not die. For God knows that in the very day you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and bad." Satan wanted Eve to think that she could decide for herself what was good and what was bad. At the same time, he lied about what would happen if they disobeyed. Satan said that Eve wouldn't die, so Eve ate some of the fruit and then gave some to her husband. Adam and Eve knew that Jehovah had told them not to eat the fruit. When they ate it, they chose to disobey a clear and reasonable command. By eating, they showed that they did not respect their loving Heavenly Father. There is no excuse for what they did.
The truth about death set us free from many wrong ideas. The Bible teaches that the dead don't feel pain or sadness. We can't speak to them, and they can't speak to us. We can't help them, and the dead can't help us. They can't harm us, so we don't need to be afraid of them. However, many people tell us that the dead are alive somewhere, and that we can help them if we pay money to priests or those viewed as holy men. But when we know the truth about death, we are not fooled by those lies. Satan uses false religion to lie to us and make us think that the dead are still alive. For example, some people teach that when we die, a part of us keep on living somewhere else. Satan uses lies to turn people away from God. What many people teach is shocking. For example, some teach that bad people will burn forever in hell. That lie is an insult to Jehovah. He would never allow people to suffer that way. The Bible teaches that God is love. How would you feel about someone who punishes a child by burning the child's hand in the fire? You would think he is very cruel. You would not want to get to know him. And that is exactly how Satan wants us to feel about God. Some people tell us that when people die, they become spirits. Such people teach that we must respect and even be afraid of those spirits because they can become either powerful friends or terrible enemies. Many people believe that lie. They fear the dead, so they worship them. Remember that the dead cannot feel or sense anything, so we don't have to be afraid of them. Jehovah is our creator. He is the true God, and we should worship only him. When we know the truth about death, we are set free from lies, and this truth helps us understand the wonderful promises that God has made about life and our future. A long time ago, a servant of God named Job asked, "If a man dies, can he live again? Is it really possible for a person who is dead to live again?" The answer God gives us in the Bible is very exciting. Please subscribe to this channel to find out the answer. Thank you as you do so. See you next time.